G'day, it's Ninja and Aaron. We're just experimenting. We're going to give you a bit of a point of view kind of experience that we have when we treat here. So, yeah.
What it's like to be a practitioner, guys.
Yeah, mate. Let's have a crack. So we're going to work on Aaron's lower back. So let's go for a bit of a journey. So where's the wax?
You're going to have to go over to your shelf, brother.
Look, here we go. On the shelf. Let's go a bit wider. We've got our Maya wax here. So what we do, we got to scrape a bit off like that. Rub your hands together. So what we want to do is I'm going to pull this down on fraction. So we start by working on the sacrum like that, and just nice and slow. So we really want to melt that tissue on top of the sacrum. So get right into it like that. So we do a couple of strokes there on top of the sacrum, like there. So if you remember, if we look at our skeleton here, where I'm working, we can zoom right in. So I'm actually on top of here, on top of this sacrum bit here. So you see how deep that is? That's really deep, and there's all this fascial stuff over the top of this rubber that is on here, and all the nerves come out of here, all the holes in the sacrum there. So you can kind of see where I'm working like that for a start. So I'm on top of there, working away. And then I want to get into the money spot here, which if I put this back on, you can really see it's right into these spots in here. So see how deep these grooves are. So that wherever there's deepness in these kind of parts, that's where there's opportunity for it to be stagnant and be really blocked up and solid. So we want to get right into that kind of area like that. So in with the pisiform, so right in that part of your hand there, we want to get right into it. And then just hold it, wait for that to melt, and then let that stroke go through. We want to go trace around the top of that sacrum and then around the pelvis like that. So I'm going to go a bit quicker. So this is where our second money spot is, just there like that. Okay. So you're going round, and so we'd really talk to our person like that and just make sure we're hitting all the different spots. How's that feel for you, man? Yeah. So now I want to go in with the elbow. So this is our real money spot. So we want to get right in there, like that. So I don't know if you can hear that, see that? Right in there. So it's connecting right in. Okay, so that's what we see. So we're going for all these different little angles, like that. And really trying to connect right in, work right in there. So we can move our elbow around a little bit just so we can try and hit different aspects of that spot and work that right out. So I'm changing angles, work down the body a bit, change the angle so I can go up, right up on, work right down into the spot. And then try and shift that stuff out like that. So I'm just really doing all these little things with my hand, turning around like that, just to try and really hit into those spots, deep into those nooks and crannies. So that's where it all kind of starts generally, is right into those bits where it's first stagnant, so it just can't shift, it can't move, it just becomes really solid. So something that's solid can't squish and it can't stretch, really basic terms, and then that's where the problem starts, and then that kind of starts to freeze out from there. So we want to get right into where that stagnant, where it's become stagnant, solid and blocked up, and then really melt it. So that's why this treatment's so slow and deliberate, and there's lots of actual pressure we use, but we try and do it with a really in a way that's got compassion. So it's slow, working with the person, and working at the rate the tissue unravels at. So that's a really important point. So yeah, right into there, and we keep on going out. I don't know if you can see that, but really going out to the side there. And there's like a second money spot about there. So right into that bit, and keep on working right out and around like that. So out there. So, what do you think? Should I do some more?
How are you going? Is it a bit tough?
Yeah, it's a bit different. It's not exactly what I see, but let's do some around here. So we got you see the sacrum right around here. So let's do a stroke right up there. So we're trying to really get in there and work it. So we've got tendons coming down off the sacrum, so we want to actually hit right up into there. So we want to hit right underneath them for a start, so we can engage with it, and then take the slack, and then work them. So it's like that. Work right into there like that. So this is where lots of nerves are coming out of that sacrum. We saw from the model, the skeleton model, that nerves are coming out of the sacrum, and those nerves feed down the legs. So if there's really solidness in any of these tendons coming off here and the surrounding areas, that can be really scissoring and jamming the nerves, and that supply of electricity down the legs is hindered. So we want to change that and yeah, free it right up, so melt it out, so then that's free to actually go down there. So we're going to hook right in.
Oh, shit. Oh.
And that, so we're working right in there like that. And just one more. So off the top of your leg bone here is called your femur, so you can just feel around there. So a lot of times there's a lot of pain in these spots, you know, man. So there you are. No hand. So we want to get right into here like that. So yeah, you can just see that I'm going right into where those tendons start, and then holding it and working around. So I'm working around the top of that femur. So I'm right in there, like there'll be piriformis just in here. So that tendon, that's where a lot of problems reside. Give that a good pin that for as long as it needs, but just with good firm pressure. And just listening to the feedback and feeling for where it's solid, and the body kind of just shows you what to do. It tells you what to do. Like the pain is intelligent information, so that tells you exactly where you should be holding on to and where it needs the flow to be gained once again. Anyway, so you keep on going that way, and then when you get a really good tendon, you scoop it out. So it's like this. So I'm dropping my hips right down, and I'm trying to scoop it away, like that. Scoop it out, scoop it away.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a bit of a lower back treatment. So yeah, hopefully you got a little bit out of that. So, how'd it go?
Good.
Good.
Your voice changes when you're in that position. You have to realise. Never heard you speak so stifled before.
Can't open my throat and project.
That was great.
Alright.
How'd it look?
They're alright. It's probably a little bit closer than what my actual eyes are, but yeah.
Okay.
Get a bit of
one on your head, mate.
Get a perspective, yeah.
Like a bandana one.
I think we'll try some more. I'm holding it and stuff.
Look out for it. Thanks, guys.
Done.